Hello? Alright. What's up, guys? Make sure monetization's off. All that jazz. Alright, chat. The chat's loading up right now. Give it a second. Are you guys able to see the chat and stuff? Bro, got the whole colors. Yeah. I'm still like setting up the stream all the way, so just give me a second to figure this shit out. Can you guys hear me all right? All right. Is the screen like lagging at all, or is it work? Is it fine? Or the bubbles on the candles? They're large orders, but they're aggregated. So if it's like oop. If it's like if an institution's buying in multiple, I'll explain it in a second. You guys will like it. So basically, what you're looking at is when you see like these orders come in, a lot of times. So what institutions do that you guys probably don't really realize is like When an institution is sitting there and they're adding orders, like multiple different orders at a single time, a lot of times different order flow softwares, what they do is they just mark it, they don't mark it out. So say there's a buyer for 100 lots on NQ, right? Instead of them buying 100 lots and getting a bad fill, they'll buy 5 at a time or 10 at a time or like 1 at a time. What this does is it tags those aggregator, like it tags the orders, and so if the same firm's putting in multiple orders, it'll show up as one order. So this order right here might have been 100 different orders being placed, but what they ended up doing was setting it up as, one big order that came in. Is that deep charts? Yeah. So I've been testing it out. So far I like it. The platform's just a little buggy right now, but we'll figure it out. Overall, I think this one has a lot of potential. Yeah. Isn't it just volumetrica? Yeah. It's white labeled. It's a white label, that's why it's like kind of a little slow, but I'm just testing it out. I'm not sponsored by them, like I don't have any links to them. I'm just testing it out. I don't know why I'm up at this ungodly hour, but I'm glad I'm finally watching the stream today. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. I know I haven't streamed in like a month. I'm sorry for that, but at the same time, like this market's just been so ass water that I really didn't give a fuck. I want to see how we react off 43. Would you have taken this short if you were streaming earlier? Yeah. I just didn't even look at the charts that much, really. I want to see how the markets react off this level based off that, honestly, just 5-minute rejection wick. I want to see if we swept these lows here. If we swept these and then we're going towards this low here, I want to see how we react there. Like we swept this low, we swept this low. I just want to see how we react. Are you still pairing that chart with ICT concepts? That's how I normally trade, is I trade ICT concepts with order flow. And a lot of people have been asking me to actually just stream it, so that's what I'm doing today. Because I really don't stream it often. Shinobi, I feel your content. Oh, I fuck with your content. Appreciate it, bro. I haven't been really posting much as of recently. I haven't posted in like fucking 4 days. I don't know why. I just haven't been feeling it. I honestly just haven't been feeling too good, chat. I don't know what it is. It's nothing to do with my trading either. Like, I haven't been streaming much either. Just kind of like doing it. You know? Like today, it's just like I haven't streamed in so long. I just wanted to do something. Like, even if it's a short stream, even if it's not that good, I wanted to stream something just so I could be like, hey, I streamed yesterday, I could stream today, you know? Because I know a lot of people, like, look forward to the streams and stuff. So I want to make sure I'm at least trying something, you know? Even though I don't want to or don't have to. Like, yeah. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, like, you make money off stream, bro. If I wanted to make money off streams, I should have fucking streamed before Black Friday and fucking banked off my code, but I didn't even stream. I promoted it like once over Black Friday. But yeah. Is the stream okay though? Like my like computer's a little laggy for some reason. I'm not sure if that's happening on your guys' end as well or no, it's smooth. Alright, bet. So I'll just stream from my end. I'll just stream on my PC tomorrow. What GPU do I have? I have a 5090. I just got a 9070 XT. I'm not too familiar with the AMD GPUs. Did you guys see the price of RAM recently, bro? That's insane. Like RAM is like $900 now for like 64. More than a PS5? Yeah, dude, the AI industry is crazy right now. I'm kicking myself. I should have bought a fuck ton of RAM back in the day and just resold it now. Full port Best Buy RAM inventory, dude. That's what I'm saying. So right here, what I want you guys to look for is this large buyer that stepped in here. If you didn't already get stopped out, once we get back to this area around the 79.25 area where this buyer stepped in, what you're going to be looking for is a rejection off that area, right? That buyer will most likely try to get out for break even, or at least offload a little bit of his position. And you can see it lines up with a fair value gap. And I would like to see that trade down into this 350 low here, under this 350 low. If not there, then watch out around here. But I doubt we recover this entire move. If we do, I'd be very surprised just at the shift, because I would want to see us trade down to my level. Unless it just blows past here. Let's see. If it closes a full green candle like this, then this would be an area to honestly watch for longs at that point, if I'm being honest. But we want to see it reject off of this area for now. Buy a pre-build and flip the RAM for profit. Might be the best idea you've ever had. What is Rahul calling me for? What do you want? Bro, did you call me just to say that? So as I said before, that area that we were watching, where this big buyer got trapped, we did start to see some sell pressure come in around that area. But we did close a nice full green candle here, so it's very indecisive. But it's either going to be this area or I'm going to watch around here. Most likely here, because maybe this buyer wants to get out for at least a little bit of profit, but we want to see how this buyer reacts here. This seller that got trapped here is completely fucking liquidated. He got liquidated on this candle for sure. But there's like a nice 10-point reaction off that previous buyer there. So the importance of order flow that a lot of people don't understand, they just think I look at random bubbles and they just think it's mad complicated. It's just to help build the context of the market, right? I'm trying to see what the market's doing and why it's doing what it's doing, right? So over here, we saw this buyer get trapped here. You might be wondering, why are we randomly rejecting here and not the furthest fair value gap like you normally say? Well, we have a buyer here that got trapped, right? A pretty large buyer at that. He got trapped here. We start to see him, the market pull back to his level. He's going to try getting out for break even, and there happened, you know, and that was that reaction right there. And you're able to see sort of how like larger players in the market are moving and sort of base what you're seeing off that, right? Like this seller got completely absorbed and squeezed. So that's telling me that, hey, we might continue higher, but watch out for this buyer who might be trying to get out for break even, and you start to see that rejection. Now I want to see us continue higher just off this area here, just because this seller here got absorbed, right? And this area has been an area where market has been absorbing buyers and sellers. So seller got absorbed here, buyer step in, move the market up. Same thing happened here, right? So it's something to always look out for. When you see sellers and buyers get absorbed like that, you always want to start to look for, you know, a move in the opposite direction. If there's buyers, you know, buying on this way down and then we close a strong red candle, right? That buyer is most likely going to try to get out for break even, like he probably got out here, or try to get rid of his position down here. And this seller that stepped into the market here, you could see passive buyers came in and bought it up and then squeezed them out. So the overall move here should be higher. The only reason I was mentioning this area in the first place was to be like, hey, this could be an area where we reject. And then you see this start to move back a little. A small player steps in, and now we should get a nice move higher. And this is where you can actually go ahead and draw out the OTE of this entire leg and see where it lines up and then look to short, right? Rather than taking the first short here, you're starting to sort of see what the market's actually doing. Mr. Umar Ashraf's here. Very nice. Umar, let me borrow like 100 million, bro. Please. I'll tell you, I'm gonna make financially good decisions with it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a LaFerrari, and then I'm gonna buy another LaFerrari that I can daily. Right? So this is, you can see we're going into a good thing. Ungel. Oh, Angel. What's up, bro? Are you here right now? Are you at the warehouse? You can't fit in a LaFerrari. Will, bro. Will. You work at Flemington BMW, bro. I'm gonna buy a car from you at your dealership and drive it into your fucking trailer home that you live at with your mom. That's actually right. Get 2 yachts. You get 1 yacht just to flex, and then you get the other yacht as a daily. I want to see us react off 403.75. This would low-key be the area I would watch to short at. With a 20-point stop loss. Then honestly, I'll target this low down here. I want to see if it could get up to that. Why Shinobi finger in his mouth? That's not Shinobi, that's some monkey. Yo, Angel, chill. We're in the gas pump, 25%, 75, 62, and long-term no trading. Liquid and FVG worth start trading with that, bro. If you're working in the gas pipeline in Alaska and you're 25% liquid and 75%, almost more than half a million long term, why are you even trying to get into trading, bro? You already have a good career. Why add that extra stress on? There's no point, bro. Like, if you're already doing fine, there's no, like, I wouldn't recommend it. I was thinking long after sweep of PM session low. Well, is that something you weren't looking for? Because I wanted to see us go down at least into this -2 deviation. That's where most reversals happen. The fact that we edged it is like kind of gay. We've been going up for 4 days. It happens every day, bro. Dude, it's either 403.75 or 417 or 413.75. I'm gonna try 403.75 just because it's the first level. Alright. This is just the OTE level, the OTE of the leg down we had. Why are you shorting NQ bullish? Bro, let me trade how I trade, bro. Get off my dick. NQ so bullish. Why are you shorting? Oh my god. NQ's not anything right now. It didn't take out, it didn't even trade into the fucking CE of the wick of last yesterday. So for all I care, this still has room down to 279 that I want to see it react from. Where's 413.75 right there? Why are you doing my accent? But this 4 hour might need to go put in a new high at 423.75. If this 4 hour puts in a new high, then this shit's cooked. Or if it flips bullish, it's cooked. I want to see some big buyers step in and just get absorbed here. That would be nice. Bro got my selfie up as his face cam. Yeah. Nice green to red move there. Where's your beautiful face, Shinobi? I don't feel like showing it today, chat. Very nice rejection. That buyer right there is getting absorbed at the moment. Very nice. Ow. I'd hate to be that motherfucker. I'm gonna trim a good chunk of my position here. I'm gonna trim around half. And I'm moving my stop loss to the high. I'm moving my stop to this high, guys. And now this is pretty much a free trade, no matter what. Is this an order flow, Shinbob? Yeah. Where's Mr. Signals at? We were discussing earlier in general chat. We generally think your server is one of the best Discord servers out there. Oh, thanks, bro. Buyers strong as fuck. They want to stop. Yeah, but at that point, I already trimmed off half of my position. I already took profit on half of it. I moved my stop down to 5 points instead of 20, reduced risk completely. If anything, I will just reshort 413.75. Are you in a short right now? Yeah. From 403, but I already trimmed. What are you trading right now? I'm trading. I don't want to say what I'm trading on because I don't recommend this yet. Why did you go short? That was the OT of that downward, the down leg. Down leg, the fuck? The bearish leg. That's what I meant to say. I don't even know why I was talking like that. Gatekeeping final boss. It's not gatekeeping. I just don't know if I want to promote this because it's a pay, like, you have to pay for it. So I don't know if I want to promote it. If anything, if I get stopped here, I'm going to short 413. Favorite session to trade is probably London session as of recently. I love trading London, but I've just been trying to go to sleep on time. Why would you short 413? Um, there's a BPR at that level. And it's the CE of the 5 minute. Fair value. Yep. But so far, the way we've been market watching and just talking about the market, we've been on point for the most part so far in the stream. We've been pretty on point. Yeah, London's definitely my favorite session to trade as of recently. But I've been trying, dude, I just hate trading New York, bro. Like, I fucking hate it. I used to love it, but I just don't like the volatility that much anymore. Like, it's way too volatile, especially like nowadays. I just prefer trading London and then catching a move from London into New York. The Powell dip on gold, did it affect you? No, I don't really watch gold like that personally. What's your limit at? I have another limit at 413.75 for shorts. Way too volatile. I mean, bro, this has been New York session. Ready? This has been New York session. I'm gonna explain it to you. You get ready for the market. You make your little plan. You get all ready at like 8:30. You're like, oh, market's about to open. You're like, fucking ready for market to open. Market opens, pumps up. Next candle, pumps up. Next candle, pumps up. And then next thing you know, it's fucking 11 a.m. You haven't caught a single trade because the market just hasn't given any fucking opportunity. And then you're sitting there with your balls in your hand wondering why the fuck did you even wake up to trade this shit? You trade volume profile? No. Someone's gonna catch the reversal of that huge move. But I mean, dude, the reversal recently hasn't even been that large. It was way bigger than the open move.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just saying in recent days, not just as of today.
Nate on the face gas code.
Alright, now this shit's just starting to move fucking weird. Bum, 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 bum. You in trade already? Yeah, I'm already in. I got in here. Let me move this over. Was this a recent switch to trading micros instead of new risk? Yeah, I started to see that my model would get stopped out for 5 points, 10 points, and then go the direction I was waiting for. So I increased my risk double and then cut my size into 1/3 of what it used to be. And that's been working out pretty good so far. Why sell? It was just the OT of that level. You guys can go back in the stream and sort of see. But I have another level at for shorts at 413 point. We already took off some profit on this one, but I have another short level at 413.75. So you run 20-point stops now? Yeah. I've been running 20-point stops, 3 micros to 5 micros. It's working better off. I'm just like such a pussy when it comes to holding for some reason. Like I'm about to move back to like 1 mini, 2 minis, 3 minis, 5 minis, all that shit sort of shit soon. I run 2 minis with a 30-point stop. See, you're just what are you, 2400? I have a 125k buffer. Yeah, dude, you're absolutely insane. What firm is it with? 125k buffer is fire. Is it across one account or multiple accounts? Bro, this fucking shit's moving so slow. Bro, this is boring. I hear my friend drifting outside. Can you unblock me from your server? What did you do to get blocked in the first place, dude? Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a stream. This shit's boring right now. This is my trade. I have 413.75 as a level. Did you guys find like me talking through the market like in the beginning like helpful? Like, should I just keep doing that? Did you guys find that useful at all? Like me talking through like the market from that low up? Are you still holding? Yeah, I'm still holding. Alright, well, I'll be back again tomorrow around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I love you guys. Use code OBI on Apex if they're still doing a deal. And yeah.